Fatherless son. Growing up without a father is hard, but no one takes that into consideration when you're charged and facing time behind bars. No clear guidance, no understanding, nor direction. A woman can't raise a man, and this is true. Please don't misconceive or misconstrue my message. A woman can raise a man, but it's some messages women can't get through. Some of life's best taught lessons are self-taught from life itself. A woman's natural instincts are to love, protect, shelter, and defend. Sheltering him from those bumps and bruises he encounters can inevitably be detrimental because it might be what he needs to overcome the next obstacle to succeed. By no means am I trying to depreciate or devalue the compassion of a mother's love. You brought us into this world, so we strive to bring you back the world, stars, sun, and moonlight. I'm just saying that a father's guidance is priceless and can't be bought in $300 Jordan tennis shoes, the most expensive clothes, or a new video game. A father's presence takes precedent, which helps mold their sons' minds and teaches them morals and values that will help carry them throughout their adulthood. Growing up without a father is hard, but no one takes that into consideration when you're charged and facing time behind bars. No father figure, which means there's no one to take him fishing or to teach him how to change the oil on the car. Instead, he's listening to music and watching videos that are used to institutionalize young men into being drug dealers and coming up with alternative ways to get over and scheme. Versus the basic principle of working a hard, honest job to gain the desires of his heart, the fatherless son heart turns cold and attempts to live out his life based off of what he hears through the art of what we call trap music. Instead of being destined for success, he's destined to fail, simply because he lacks the necessary guidance and tools needed to achieve. Instead of getting a pep talk from dad before a football game, he's unconsciously soaking up the underlying messages within trap music to pump him up in his efforts to succeed. The very same music used to fuel his success on the football field will later be the same music used to fuel his dreams of becoming a drug dealer and his continued pursuit of these get-rich-quick schemes. Growing up without a father is hard, but no one takes that into consideration when you're charged and facing time behind bars. So here we are today in court, charged and found guilty with drug trafficking and the unauthorized possession of a deadly weapon. The judge reached the sentence of imprisonment, but who is the judge to judge when he hasn't been in my shoes? And more likely, he had a father to guide and show him the way, so how can he judge me when he doesn't know my story? We constantly hear that the system isn't made for us to win, but if that's already known, what's the point of playing in a game where clearly there's no winners to begin? We oppose the opposed, but don't uphold the values of knowledge or truth. So here we are, dealing with the choices we chose, trapped and confined behind these metal poles. Sad to say, no one cares about the intro to your story, they only see how it unfolds. So are we doomed because of the condemnation of not having guidance, or are we not? We must utilize our resources and take advantage of the schooling from our elders and old heads who've paved the way of showing us their costly mistakes. Psalms 32 verse 9, which says, "Do not be like the horse or the mule." We must seek understanding. Fatherless son, here on this earth there is no understanding nor compassion for wrongdoing when a judge is before you and he judges you. He takes not into consideration your past history of abuse, neglect, mistreatment, and false sense of hope and materialistic gains. He who art in heaven is the eternal judge and father of all the fatherless, so fatherless you are not. Don't fall victim to the fatherless son plight. You're only fatherless if you choose to be. Seek knowledge and have faith, and the Savior will guide you. H-Town, still holding. Movie coming soon.